Today, I want to talk about the incredible power of resilience. What is resilience? I will start with a very simple definition. Resilience is the power of human beings to face and overcome periods of adversity, of emotional pain, and dramatic changes in their lives. Think about your own life. How do you face traumatic events like the death of a loved one, an illness, a financial crisis, or any other kind of difficult situation that you may face? I know it isn't easy. It's very difficult to adapt while maintaining a positive attitude in life. Nevertheless, it is possible. And this is the first idea that I would like to share with you. You are prepared to overcome any challenge that you face in life. Trust me, you are powerful, and you are able to change anything that you do not like or makes you feel uncomfortable. You, and only you, are the captain of your own ship. As much as resilience involves bouncing back from these difficult experiences, it can also involve profound personal growth. The good news is that resilience is a skill that can be learned. It's not an attitude and behavior towards life that can be consciously developed. Resilient people aren't born resilient. They make themselves resilient. At some point in our lives, we all face complicated situations. That's why it's important to increase our capacity to be resilient and always keep moving forward. Resilience does not apply only in your personal lives. Being resilient in business is also a very useful skill. I am the best example. My life has not been as sweet as honey. I too have had fears, struggles, doubts, and even at times, negative beliefs and patterns that I unconsciously chose over my own happiness and peace of mind. 7 years ago, I faced the biggest challenge in my life. My talk was tested. I had to walk my talk. In April of 2015, my ex-husband and business partner removed me from my position as CEO of our company and started a legal process against me. I lost everything in 24 hours. I'd gone through an incredible, painful public divorce. I faced endless lawsuits, been kicked out of my own company, OmniLife Angelísima en Chivas. I was temporarily robbed of my stock and fought for custody of my 2 little girls. I'm not telling you this story to put myself in the position of a victim because I am nobody's victim. I'm telling you the story to share my experience. I was able to rise from the ashes. It was tedious, it was time-consuming, and it was emotionally exhausting. But I realized my enormous power of resilience. I learned a lot from this experience. And now I'm stronger, I'm unbreakable, I'm unstoppable. We all have our own battles, which I prefer to call opportunities to internalize a lesson. Because at the end of the day, that is what life is, an ongoing process of learning. So now we know what resilience is, how useful it is in our personal and our professional lives. And most important of all, we know it is a skill that can be developed. We all have the potential to be resilient. You must be asking yourselves, how? How do I unlock my power of resilience? Well, allow me to give you a piece of advice. I would like to share with you 5 steps to become more resilient. Acceptance. I am convinced that the first step towards resilience is self-acceptance. To know exactly where you are. What are the limits that deter us from moving forward? And what we really want is the starting point of a journey towards inner peace, towards happiness, abundance, and the widest interpretation of this word. It is very important to love accept, and embrace your true self. You only have to respond to your own expectations at the end of the day. There's no need to keep demonstrating to the world that you are worthy. There are better ways to use your energy. I'm not going to lie to you. There have been many times that I've felt desperate because of a problem or a difficult time. I can't stop asking myself, what is the reason that this is happening to me? But I know that it's at that moment when I'm about to give up that I need to connect with my inner power and find the strength to continue on my journey. You have to accept the challenges that life gives you with an open heart and your head held right up high. Don't ask why, but ask what for. The things that happen to you are to encourage your own development and nobody else's. They are opportunities to learn, and it's up to you to internalize the lesson and move forward. Accept your successes, but also your failures. And even more important, accept yourselves and receive what happens to you with the best attitude. Don't waste your time on regrets. Why am I not a different person or in a different place? Acceptance also implies being aware of your own power and knowing that you're capable of carrying out actions to change what you don't like about your own lives. Embrace change and let go. Growing means being able to be flexible and adaptable to new experiences, adventures, and projects. In the end, change helps us evolve. I'm telling you that the only thing we can do when everything changes is to change ourselves. It's impossible to stop change. Trying to control change is a contradiction. It just tires us out and takes away the energy we need to be able to adapt. My advice is to avoid the stress caused by change. And you have to respect the process without blocking yourself and resisting it, without trying to control it or avoid it because you can't. Remember that change is accompanied by hope and opportunities. And if you want it, by a lot of satisfaction. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Maybe it's there, outside your comfort zone, where the best things can happen. My advice is to face change with openness and excitement. Believe in yourself. Have confidence in yourselves. Remember, you are strong. You are brave. And you're ready to overcome any challenge that you may face in life. Learn to identify what you feel, what you need, and keep on doing the work of understanding yourself. You have to believe in yourself. And no matter how difficult a situation, whatever you're facing, never, ever, ever lose hope. Work to achieve your goals. Define realistic goals and develop a plan action to achieve them. Be flexible and tolerant with yourselves. Take it step by step. And remember that no action is insignificant and that each one gets you closer to your goal. I recommend to use a tool named SMART to plan and achieve your goals. Setting SMART goals means you can clarify your ideas, focus your efforts, and use your time and resources productively. Each goal should be specific. What do you want to accomplish? Who's involved? Where is it located? Which resources are involved? It's got to be measurable. You cannot improve or track what you cannot measure. So ask yourselves these questions about this goal. How much? How many? How will I know when it is accomplished? Achievable. Your goal also needs to be realistic and attainable. An achievable goal will usually answer questions such as, can I accomplish this goal? How realistic is the goal? How relevant? This step about ensuring that your goal matters to you and that is also aligned with our other relevant goals. And for this, you gotta ask yourself, does this seem worthwhile? Is this the right time? Does this match my general strategy? Is it applicable in the current socioeconomic environment? Time-bound. Every goal needs a target date. When? What can I do 6 months from now? What can I do today? Build a safety net. As the process of being resilient, it's very important to have a sense of belonging and to be able to count on a support network where you can feel loved, respected, and safe, starting with your own selves. And this is also an invitation to be empathetic and as much as you can to help others to be successful as well. The most beautiful thing in life is to be able to share all the love we have inside, to inspire others to get ahead in life, and to offer our hand in sincere friendship without expecting anything in return. Resilience is an important factor in happiness, and it's never too late to develop this skill. So if you feel trapped or depressed, dust yourselves off, build yourself back up, and come back stronger than ever. Discover the advantages of being optimistic and use difficulties as a way to grow as a person and to develop your full potential. If opportunity doesn't knock on your door, go out and look for it. Make your own path. Make it with high hopes and expectations. Don't wait for someone else to solve your problems, and take control of your life. Start using the power of resilience now. Failures do not define you. It is what you do after you fail that determines who you are. Becoming more resilient not only helps you get through difficult circumstances, it also empowers you to become the best version of yourself.